Now, I don't know whether you've seen some ads on television over the last few weeks. They're fantastic ads. There are people talking to the camera in a Dear Diary sort of style. In fact, the first time I saw it, I thought, oh, what's happening here? They're basically talking about trying to ditch their gambling habit. And these faces are those of people who have signed up to the 100-day challenge. It's an initiative from the Victorian Responsible Gambling Foundation in their Fight for the Real You campaign. Tell us more about the campaign, how it came about being and the success thereof, or what we hope will be successful, is the CEO of the foundation, Serge Sardo, who joins us right now. Good morning, Serge.
Good morning, Glenn. Good to talk to you.
Now, an interesting concept, the 100-day challenge. Where did this come from? How did it emanate?
Yes, look. As far as we know, this is a global first, and this came from the foundation wanting to address potentially one of its biggest challenges, and that is how do we engage people with gambling problems into support services? And our research shows that less than 10% of people with gambling problems actually seek help. So you can imagine the enormous damage that can be done by people not getting that support early. So we wanted to create a campaign that was different, that was engaging, and that was able to break down some of the obstacles of people accessing help. So we engaged a new creative agency, and I'm proud to say that between them and our team, we came up with this concept of using real people to demonstrate that anybody from any walk of life can have problems with gambling. So our research shows that stigma and shame is one of the biggest obstacles for people seeking help. So by using real people, we want to demonstrate, if you like, to the community that it's okay to seek help, and it's okay to acknowledge that you have a gambling problem and to do something about it.
Speaking of those people, Serge, there's one, a young lad, I think he's Matt.
That's right.
Only in his mid to late 20s, I guess, but has spent something like $250,000 on gambling.
That's right. By the age of 27, Matt had lost nearly $250,000, and he'd worked hard all his life. He'd worked in really physically demanding jobs, and he's now realised that unless he decides to take a very different course in his life, he's heading down a really tough time. So Matt has demonstrated, I think, the opportunities that people can have in turning their lives around. He's a converted man. I don't know if you've listened to his latest videos, but he's on a real high, which is really exciting to see. And I must say, we are so proud of these four individuals. They've been remarkably brave and courageous to really set an example to the rest of the community of how people can tackle their issues.
How did you get these people? For example, Anna is a 50-year-old mum as well, who's very honest there. How did you go about getting them to take part in the campaign?
Well, we used our agency. So we fund all the treatment and support services around Victoria. So through working with our agencies, we engage with these four people. We actually had a lot of people put their hand up to be part of this as a way of really trying to help others in tackling their problems. And so we put together a support mechanism for these four people. They've had access to ongoing counsellors 24/7, and we've made sure that they've had all their needs met throughout the journey. And as I say, I'm proud to say that they've all done remarkably well.
Yeah. So what is the concept if someone does have an issue and they want to rectify it as far as gambling's concerned, and they want to be a part of the 100-day challenge? What do they do? How does it work?
Well, the 100-day challenge, and what we want to do is not just run a series of television commercials, but introduce a whole new way of people accessing services for their gambling challenges. So they can sign up online. The website, which is fightforyou.com.au, enables them to get support in a way that meets their needs. So they can participate as little or as much as they like. Once they sign up, they will be contacted regularly via email. They can put together their own diary, both video, or they just simply write their journey. They set their goals. Their goals could be as simple as stop gambling or reduce your gambling, your money and time spent on gambling. They can access phone support, they can join chat forums, they could even access face-to-face counsellors. So it really is designed for each person to control the way they seek support. And so far, we have had remarkable take-up that has exceeded all of our expectations. We now have nearly 1,700 people that have signed up for the challenge. We've had around 120,000 unique visitors to the website. So it's been an extraordinary program.
Serge, you often hear that addicts, whether they be drug addicts, smoking or gambling, they don't realise they've got a problem. Do you find that's the case?
That's right. And that's certainly a major objective of this campaign, is to make people realise that gambling problems aren't just at the point where you lose your house. By that time, it's probably too late. We want people to recognise if gambling is impacting their lives or the lives of their close friends or family in any negative way, then it's an issue, and it's an issue that they need to deal with early on, because the longer you leave it, the more the addiction takes hold and the more devastating the damage can be.
All right. Serge, thank you very much for that. That website, once again, fightforyou.com.au?
That's right.
All right. Make sure you head along to it. Thanks for your time, Serge. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Glenn. Good to talk to you.
Bye-bye. Serge Sardo there, the CEO of Victorian Responsible Gambling Foundation. Incidentally, Gamblers Helpline, if you need it for yourself or maybe a member of your family, someone close to you, the number is 1-800-858-858. Really simple, 1-800-858-858.